Noswedda bawb a croeso cynnes iawn I chi I Gwobrau Rhagoriaeth Gwaith Ieuenctid Cymru 2023. A very warm welcome to every single one of you here to the Youth Work Excellence Awards 2023 in the lovely Llandudno here in Fenyw Cymru. So my name is Rhagoriaeth and I can be usually heard championing new Welsh music and Radio Cymru very enthusiastically if you've ever heard my show. And it's just such a great job to do. And it's just the biggest pleasure tonight to be here with you in Fenyw Cymru, celebrating youth excellence, youth work in all its forms over the last year. So I'm going to guide you through what promises to be a fantastic evening, right? So it's going to be full of inspiring stories, and we're going to have the opportunity to recognise and celebrate the achievements of youth work and everyone in the sector over this last year. Before we start, this will be a bilingual event, so if you need to hear the translation, please use the headsets that are on the tables in front of you. So let's just check, have we got enough headsets? So if anyone needs an extra one, just pop your hand up and someone will bring one over. Cool? Fab. So if you could pop them on, and we'll give them a quick test to see if everything's up and running properly. So, na I switcho draw at Gymraeg a gawn ni weld os yw pob dim yn gweithio fel dylse fe. Reit, rwch bus bawd lan I fi os chi'n cael cyfieithiad drwy'ch clustau. Ie? Yeah? Wel hei, mae'r technoleg yn gweithio. Gret. Fab. So ar y dechrau fel hyn, lecyn I weid diolch mawr I chi gyd am ymuno dyn ni fan hyn ar gyfer y seremoni. Os chi'n gwylio ar y ffrwd byw, helo, noswedda, ac am fod gyda ni fan hyn yn fyw yn Llandudno yn Fenyw Cymru. A mae heno, mae wir yn binnacle o'r gwaith ieuenctid yng Nghymru. A ni ma I ddathlu cyfrianiad pob un ohonoch chi yn y maes gwaith ieuenctid a'r gwaith holl bwysig I chi wneud trwy gydol y flwyddyn. Achos ni gyd yn gwybod, mae'r gwaith I chi wneud o ddydd I ddydd yn gweithio mor galed yn cael effaith mor bellgyrraeddol ar fywydau pobl ifanc ar hyd a lled y wlad. A cyn I ni gychwyn ar y Gwobrau heno, mae dyn ni neges bach gyda rhywun sydd ddim wedi gallu ymuno dyn ni yn y seremoni hunan, sef y gweinidog dros addysg ar Gymraeg yng Nghymru, sef Jeremy Miles. Ac wrth gwrs, mae'n gyfnod prysur iddo fe ar hyn o bryd, ond mae wedi cymryd munud bach I roi fideo at ei gilydd I ni heno.
Siwmai, mae'n ddrwg dy fi na allai fod gyda chi yn seremoni'r Gwobrau Rhagoriaeth Gwaith Ieuenctid leni, ond rwy am longyfarch yn gynnes iawn yr holl gystadleuwyr sydd wedi cyrraedd y rownd derfynol. Fe glywys I fod y beirniaid wedi cael gwaith caled iawn yn llunio rhestr fel o blith cynifer o enwebiadau cryf, felly da iawn I chi bob un ohonoch chi sydd yma heno, a diolch yn fawr i'r beirniaid am eu hymdrechion gwych. Yn y noson Gwobrwyoedd ddiwethaf yn Abertawe, fe welais I gyda fy llyged fy hunan faint o angerdd ac ymroddiad oedd yn yr ystafell. Ac unwaith eto heno, mae da ni set ysbrydoledig arall o gystadleuwyr yn y rownd derfynol sy'n dangos gwerth gwaith ieuenctid a'i effaith drawsnewidiol ar ein pobl ifanc. These finalists remind us of the impact of youth work. I'll continue to push for this contribution to be acknowledged and for youth work to be recognised as an important strategic service. But perhaps more importantly, I'm committed to investing in youth work for its own sake, for its intrinsic value in supporting our young people. I recently set out my priorities for the year ahead, and I'm grateful for the ongoing support of the Youth Work Strategy Implementation Board in guiding this work, and to the wider sector who support the development of this work, either through direct participation in the board's subgroups or by sharing their experiences from the front line. Diolch. Well done to all our finalists. Your tenacity in championing our young people and empowering them to be the very best versions of themselves makes you all winners in my eyes. Diolch o galon am bopeth I chi wedi'i wneud, a mwynhewch y dathliad.
Gweinidog addysg ac Gymraeg fyna. A nawr at y darn cyffroes yna, yn mynd I agor y seremoni yn swyddogol heno yma yn Fenyw Cymru. Ac I wneud hynny, fi mynd I wahodd Sharon Lefel, sef cadeirydd bwrdd gweithredu strategaeth ieuenctid. Felly, croeso'r llwyfan, Sharon.
Oh, diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you so much. My, you all look beautiful this evening up here. How wonderful to be able to see you all this evening. Noswaith da a croeso pawb. Good evening and a very warm welcome to you all. I am so happy to be here this evening in beautiful North Wales and this amazing venue, and it's wonderful to be here in person. I do want to say that there are people watching as well across Wales. We're live streaming. We know that there are popcorn parties in youth centres across the whole of Wales. So I'm going to ask you to say Shemai to everybody who's watching via live stream. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. So I hope wherever you are and however you're watching, a very warm welcome. And I do want to say a final big thank you to the people who've made this evening possible. It takes a huge amount of effort to be able to put on an event like this for nearly 200 people. And we know Gwybrau have worked exceptionally hard over the last few months to be able to put this occasion on. And today, I know they've been shopping for daffodils for your table and working incredibly hard. So I do want to say a big diolch yn fawr iawn to Paul, Amy, Claire, Mandy, Manon, Catrin and Branwyn. It has been nearly 2 years since I became chair of the Youth Work Strategy Implementation Board for Wales, and what a journey it has been. I would also like to welcome my fellow board members, many of which are in the audience this evening, and I do hope you have an opportunity to meet some of them tonight. This evening is a fantastic opportunity for us to showcase what wonderful, diverse youth work services we have across our wonderful Wales. We are so lucky to work in a youth work sector that is unique, creative, innovative, and resilient all at the same time. The board continues to engage with the sector and young people in the next phase of our implementation. We have established 5 implementation participation groups, and these groups are springboards to focus on key actions relating to workforce development, youth information and digital, strategic engagement and communications, Welsh language, and focusing on young people's participation through the Young People Are Thriving group. You would have just heard from the Minister for Education and Welsh Language that he made a public statement just before Christmas on our key actions as a board for the year ahead. We have lots of work to do, there's no doubt about it, but the key actions we will be taking forward are strengthening the legislation basis for youth work in Wales. We will be looking to explore the role and remit of a national body, and we will continue to strengthen links with other sectors and partners. We will also understand the effectiveness of funding and expenditure on youth work services, where the findings from an independent funding review will be available at the end of this year. Last year, I said how excited I am about this agenda for change, and I remain to be equally as excited. The engagement on the legislative basis has already begun, and I would really encourage you to take part and participate in that consultation. This is your opportunity to strengthen our position as a sector, to feed into governmental decisions, to sustain youth work now and for future generations of young people in Wales. The impact that youth work has on young people who have access to the services on offer is beyond measurable. That is why I feel it is a fundamental right and entitlement for each and every young person across Wales to have access to youth work provision. I feel incredibly proud to talk about the youth services we offer here in Wales. We are a proud nature, and rightly so, of culture, history, diversity, and of course, our wonderful Iaith Cymraeg. I want everyone to be proud tonight. You are all fantastic achievements within your own right. Be proud of what you stand for and are achieving. I am so excited to witness the fantastic variety of finalists that you're going to see here this evening, who make an amazing difference to the lives of young people in our communities of Wales. Good luck to you all. You are all winners. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Enjoy the evening.
Diolch yn fawr iawn I ti, Sharon. Thank you very much, and thank you for sharing those updates with us tonight. And yes, we're all very excited to meet our finalists and find out who's taking some awards home with them tonight. And also, I do hope you have bought tissues and are wearing waterproof mascara, because I have heard in some of the videos we're going to watch, there are some proper tearjerkers. And I'm not wearing a waterproof mascara, so you might have a joker presenting to you by the end of the night, but hey-ho. And a quick reminder, if you are linked into social media tonight and want to share the celebrations going on here in Venue Cymru, then please use the hashtags that you can see on the screen behind me. So it is hashtag Gwobrau Gwaith Ieuenctid 23 ar gyfer y Gymraeg, a wedyn yn y Saesneg Youth Awards 23. Because as we all know, we are celebrating the people and the projects, all of you sat here tonight in front of me, that showed excellence between the summer of 2022 and the summer of 2023. So make sure you get those hashtags going online. So we will begin in Welsh, so grab a headset if you need one. I'll give you a couple of seconds to sort those out. Barod? Banter cart. So mae hynna yn gyfle gwych I gyd nafod a dathlu gweithwyr ieuenctid eithriadol, gwirfoddolwyr ymroddgar a'r holl brosiectau arbennig sydd wedi bod yn digwydd yng Nghymru dros y flwyddyn diwethaf yma. A chymod be, mae wir yn fraint I fi cael sefyll yma ar y llwyfan yn dathlu chi gyd heno, achos pan ges i'r gwahoddiad I ddod yma I arwain y seremoni, roedd e gyfle I fi adlewyrchu ar yr holl bobl na yn ystod ymlentyndod yn arddegau, sydd wedi helpu siapo fi fod y person ydw I heddi, y person sydd wedi gallu dod lan ar lwyfan a siarad I stafell llawn y bobl. Achos heb unigolion arbennig sydd just mor barod i'w roi a roi a roi I bobl ifanc ar hyd a lled Cymru, a'n yn ardal I sef Gogledd y Benfro a Crynnych, fel heb y bobl na oedd yn barod I roi o'i amser sbar nhw, I cadw mlaen roi gymaint o waith a gymaint o ymdrech mewn I fi a gymaint o bobl ifanc, byddwn ni ddim hanner y person ydw I heddi. Felly diolch o galon I bob un sy'n helpu pobl ifanc yng Nghymru heddi. Felly, chi gyd yn gwybod, mae pobl sy'n gwneud gwaith ieuenctid yng Nghymru jyst yn bobl anhygoel. Fi'n gwybod e, chi'n gwybod e. Felly, be bynnag sy'n digwydd heno yn y seremoni, os chi wedi cael eich enwebu, chi'n enillwyr yn barod, reit? Mae jyst bod ar y restr fer yma yn golygu bod chi jyst yn hollol anhygoel. Mae'r bobl sydd wedi enwebu chi, chi'n golygu'r byd iddyn nhw, reit? Achos mae wedi bod yn gymaint o waith caled i'r beirniad, dwi'n gwybod, I benodi enillwyr, a mae wedi bod trwch blewyn rhwng rai pobl. Felly mae pob un ohonych chi, os chi'n mynd â Gwobrau neu beido, chi gyd yn enillwyr. Felly, ych chi'n barod I fynd ati gyda'r Gwobrau? Chi'n barod I ddechrau? Well, hey, right, banter cart. So we'll switch back to English now, just to explain quickly how many awards there are going to be and how it's all going to work, how they're going to be presented out. So we've got 9 awards all in all tonight, and I'm going to have a presenter come up to present each of the awards. And thank you so much to every presenter who's agreed to come up here and present the awards so enthusiastically, because I can tell you, I'm nervous, and I do this as a job, so thank you so much for giving your time to help us out tonight. The presenter will open the golden envelope, which contains the winner, and I'll announce the winner on stage, and then before that, we'll watch clips before the winner gets announced to see the finalists. Then after the winner gets announced, we'll I think I've explained it, I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So, I'll move swiftly on to our first category this evening, which is all about working in partnership and collaboration. To introduce the Demonstrating Excellence in Partnership, Planning and Delivery at a Local Level category, please welcome Dr. Simon Stewart, Dean of the Faculty of Social and Life Sciences at Wrexham University. Previously a youth worker, Simon has extensive experience of working with different groups of young people across Wales, both voluntarily and statutory, both in the voluntary and statutory sector. Simon is also a member of the Youth Work Strategy Implementation Board. Felly gwnewch groeso I Simon.
Thank you so much. When contemplating the awards tonight, I came across the motto of Wrexham University, where I work this week, and it said, Hyder trwy addysg, confidence through education. And I thought it's so fitting for tonight, because many of you do just that. You inspire confidence in young people for their own learning and development, and that indeed is a credit to who you are, not just what you do. The award is demonstrating excellence in partnership planning and delivery for projects at a local level, and the three finalists in the category are Refugee and Asylum Seeker Youth Group, Newport City Council, Her Voice Wales, Vale Youth Services, Cardiff Youth Service, Ely and Carai Youth Work Team. Let's take a look at our last three finalists.
Shwmae, mae'n ddrwg 'da fi.
The Refugee and Asylum Seekers Youth Group came on the back of when these young people come into Newport and come to the area, they're assigned things under safeguarding, like a social worker. That's where youth work came in, really, to complement that, where we offer an informal, formal setting for them to feel safe, for them to come and be the young people they are, and not some of the adult things that they've been involved in. But we definitely could not have done it alone, and the partnership working has been what's made this project very special.
Most of our young people are asylum seekers. They are young people as well. A lot of them have come to the UK on their own. They've gone through trauma. They've gone through serious, the experience sometimes are horrific. So having that partnership at the onset enabled us to be able to refer to them and get young people engaged earlier on.
The sessions are participative, that they're educative, so we do stuff where they're learning.
The football sessions help us help people to learn more English and to communicate more.
I actually feel quite proud, just because I've got to meet some people who, if I didn't do this, then I would never have done it, and listening to other people's stories and their lives.
Her Voice Wales are a group of young girls from across the Vale of Glamorgan. It's open access for anyone aged 11 to 18 years old. And the purpose of Her Voice Wales is to provide a platform for young women to feel safe.
It's so important because there's so many ways in that girls struggle just because of their gender.
Working with Her Voice Wales has been really helpful for us to get a new perspective as well on what young women are thinking.
I think partnerships are really important to Her Voice Wales because it allowed us to expand so much more, but it also showed how many people cared.
The benefits of working with Her Voice Wales is that you hear from their perspectives, you hear what's current, how they feel about things now, and that really influences how we deliver our services.
You know, young people are great, they've got a fantastic voice to be listened to, but they really need adults to champion for them as well, and that's where this sort of project really has thrived so much. It's through those links that we've been able to provide for the young people to have their voices heard.
A great next step would be to see the pilot of safe spaces be successful and be implemented across the Vale.
I think it would be brilliant if the project could influence other authorities and other groups of young women across local authorities and Wales.
The Cardiff Youth Service as a whole is quite big, thinking about different innovative ways to work with young people. When we were looking at the grants, it was sort of making sure we were hitting all different groups of young people, so whether that's from the mosque or whether that was disability. We hold youth action groups, so there's lots of different opportunities. We've got Careers Wales, Prisoners Trust, the police, the leisure centre, looking at education, sports, creative arts. It's making sure that we sort of listen to them and they participate in it. They know better than anyone what they want to get involved in.
At the centre, we would provide a safe space for Cardiff Youth Services to run their activities from the centre. And they get the opportunity to take part in activities that perhaps wouldn't normally be available to them.
The nature of my partnership with Cardiff Youth Service is mainly to build the connections between the police and public, building a relationship with them to set them on a good path in life.
Before I came here, I was just so quiet. It's just helped me being myself around the people that I've only just met. They did enter me into a young volunteer, working with kids, so we'll come in here on the younger days and help out. I like it, yeah, it makes me feel good. From working with young children, I feel like I'm contributing to society.
It gives them that voice, it gives them that reassurance that, they are being heard.
Doing lots of different activities with the young people helps with their personal growth, is kind of prepping them for life.
I'm sure you'll agree, each a worthy finalist in their own right. Now let's find out who our winner is. And I genuinely don't know what's in this envelope. This is where opening the Christmas cards gets useful. Her Voice Wales.
So the first award tonight goes to South Wales. Congratulations, Her Voice Wales. Right. So I'll ask the other finalists in the category to also join us on the stage. Come and get your certificates. So, for the Refugee and Asylum Seeker Youth Group, here we go. And to Cardiff Youth Service. Just phenomenal jobs. Thank you so much for your work. If you go via the door out there, you'll get your photo taken and enjoy the rest of your night. Llongyfarchiadau. There we go, the first awards. Amazing start to the night. And I haven't actually seen the videos, so it's just so inspiring to see the stories. And more than anything, it's the passion behind the people that work at all of these projects. It's just phenomenal. A ni nawr mynd I symud mlaen at yr ail gategori heno, sef eto dangos rhagoriaeth wrth weithio mewn partneriaeth, ond y tro hwn ar lefel rhanbarthol neu genedlaethol. I gyflwyno'r wobr, licen I wahodd Matthew Evans i'r llwyfan o swyddfa Comisiynydd Heddlu a Throsedd Gogledd Cymru. Mae wedi bod yn y swydd hon ers 2015, felly, a croeso i'r Comisiynydd, a diolch i'r Comisiynydd Heddlu, Andy Dunbobin, am fod yma gyda ni heno. Mae'r tîm hefyd wrth gwrs yn gweithio mewn partneriaeth gyda nifer o fudiadau a sefydliadau ar draws Gogledd Cymru, yn gwneud gwaith arloesol mewn cymunedau drwy brosiectau ieuenctid Ieuenctid. Felly, gyflwyno'r ail gategori yn yma, rwch groeso i Matthew.
Noswaith dda chi gyd. Diolch yn fawr am y cyfle i fod yma heno. Dwi'n falch iawn o allu bod yma i gynrychioli Comisiynydd Heddlu a Throsedd Gogledd Cymru, a bod yma ar ran Stephen Hughes, y prif weithredwr. Mae Stephen yn sâl ac yn ymddiheuro ei fod o methu bod yma hefo ni. Mae'r categori yma'n dangos pa mor bwysig ydy gweithio mewn partneriaeth, rhywbeth da ni fel swyddfa'r Comisiynydd yn gredu'n gryf ynddo fo, ac yn rhan o brosiectau ar draws Gogledd Cymru. Diolch i bawb sydd wedi ynwebu yn y categori. Dyma rhai sydd ar y rhestr fer. Voices from Care Cymru, Fframwaith Cymru heb drais, Wales Without Violence Framework, Urdd Gobaith Cymru.
So Voices from Care Cymru is a national organisation that is embedded within children's rights because they are vulnerable. They don't have that scaffold of support. So what we've done in Voices is recruit young people from across Wales that is willing to talk about their lived experience in order to make that difference. Our young people tell us, listen to the people of the lived experience.
So I think it's important that every young person gets their voices heard because a lot of the time we would suffer in silence, we wouldn't stand up for our own rights, we wouldn't stand up for ourselves. There's always that support behind you to encourage you to use your voice. It doesn't matter what other people think. I have a right to speak. We're there to make the most positive change to the care community as we can.
Cascade Voices is a research advisory group. We work with care experienced young people that are members of Voices from Care specifically to contribute and then sometimes co-produce some of the research that we do at the centre. So we provide research methods training. You can just see them come out of themselves.
I've developed confidence. It's encouraged me to speak out. We may not have had the best of upbringings, but we can still make that change within the care community to make other young people's upbringing better than what we may have had.
The Wales Without Violence framework is a set of guidelines and guidance for partners across Wales to really understand what affects children and young people and what we can do collectively to create an environment where they are living their lives without violence and fear of harm.
Collaboration was one of the most important things that we did. Having the VPU on our side and working with us was just so necessary because young people need to work with professionals as well as professionals working with young people.
And we also worked with PAC to develop this pop-up shop in Cardiff where members of the community could come along and kind of speak to PAC about kind of their views on what could work to prevent violence, and we combined all of that information into the final version of the framework. So the framework is informed by the views of over 1,000 children, young people and professionals.
The kind of educative element of the project and the work that we did was very much like a two-way street. The young people were learning about the experiences and lived experiences of people from across Wales, whereas we as peer researchers and as professionals are learning about what the actual situation on the ground is at the moment.
This framework is really just like a guide that we can now constantly refer to look at ways that we can make Wales safer for children and young people.
Yr urdd ydy Gwaith Ieuenctid mwyaf Cymru, a beth sy'n bwysig am yr urdd ydy bod ni'n sicrhau cyfleoedd i bobl ifanc ymwneud â'r Gymraeg tu allan o'r ysgol. Mae'r urdd yn gweithio efo nifer helaeth o bartneriaid yn gymunedol, yn rhanbarthol ac yn genedlaethol ar hyd a lled Cymru.
Gyda'n partneriaid, yn diogelu bod pob plentyn ifanc sy'n siarad Cymraeg neu sy'n defnyddio'r Gymraeg yn fwy yn cael mynediad at ein darpariaeth.
Mae gweithio mewn partneriaeth yn holl bwysig i ni fel mudiad mwyn sicrhau bod ni'n cyrraedd amrywiaeth eang o bobl ifanc ar draws ein holl gwasanaethau.
Siamai Iusuf dwi.
Gwaith dwi, a dyn ni'n dysgu Cymraeg.
Dyn ni'n ddeallgar iawn
am y partneriaeth rhwng yr Urdd a'r Ganolfan Dysgu Cymraeg.
Gafon ni steddfod enfawr yn y parc, a oedd o'n wych. A wedyn o'r partneriaeth efo'r Urdd, oedden ni wedyn yn cael y cynnig i'n hogiau ni cael cystadlu yn yr Eisteddfod yr Urdd blwyddyn diwethaf. Cystadlu yn Cael Fachfest, a wedi dod yn gyntaf ac yn ail, a wedi bod yn llwyddiannus iawn. Felly mae cael cynnig i gystadlu yn yr Eisteddfod wedi rhoi siawns i'n cyrcharwyr ni i mynegi hynna mewn ffordd creadigol yn y Gymraeg.
Cymru'n gyfan. Okay. Llongyfarchiadau i bawb sydd wedi cael ei enwebu, ond yr enillydd yw Urdd Gobaith Cymru.
Ail Wobr yna fa yn mynd i'r Urdd. Llongyfarchiadau! Allai siarad o brofiad reis, rhywun sydd wedi tyfu lan gyda'r Urdd a chystadlu ers o'n i'n fach a wneud pob fath o brosiectau. Dwi byth yn syni fi weld fel mae'r mudiad yn datblygu ac yn orloesi o hyd felly'r llwyr heddiannol o'r wobr yma heno. Os allai wahodd, I'd like to invite our other two finalists to the stage as well. Come get your photos taken, come get your certificates, come celebrate. Voices from Wales. Who that are sorry. Fframwaith Cymru Hyd Price. Raise it in. Right, llongyfarchiadau, Fframwaith Cymru Hyd Price. Llongyfarchiadau. Amazing. Llongyfarchiadau anferthol i chi hefyd. Voices from Cymru. And then we'll do a photo taken then. Yeah, I think it's our photo. Diolch yn fawr i bob un o'n teilingwyr ni heno. Nawr, yn ni'n symud mlaen i gategori rhif 3 heno. And the third category is the Digital Innovation category. And to present this award, I'd like to invite Hayden Llewellyn to the... He's ready to come up, he's keen. Hayden Llewellyn to the stage. Hayden is the Chief Executive of the Education Workforce Council. And since 2020, the EWC have run the delivery of the Quality Mark for Youth Work in Wales. 37 youth work organisations, many of you sat here tonight, currently hold the Quality Mark, which recognises improving standards in the provision and performance of organisations that deliver youth work services across Wales. Felly, croeso mawr, Hayden.
Noswaith dda bawb. Good evening, everybody. I'm absolutely delighted to have been asked to come and present the award tonight. It is the Digital Innovation Award. I go to quite a few award ceremonies, and I say to lots of people, I really enjoy this one. You get to meet lots of brilliant people who do brilliant work with a huge amount of enthusiasm and dedication. And I genuinely mean that as well, so I'm delighted to be here. So the finalists are Mullany e-Mentoring, Together Making Futures, Cardiff Content Creators from Cardiff Youth Services, and Mental Health Animation Project from Rhondda Cynon Taf. So please see the videos.
So Mullany e-Mentoring is giving opportunities to young people to discover their futures in STEM regardless of their background.
There's a lack of diversity in STEM careers, and some young people don't have the support or belief in themselves that they might actually be able to achieve a career in STEM in the future. In order to deliver our Millennium e-mentoring project, a couple of years ago we created our online mentoring platform, Mentora, which is a bilingual e-mentoring app where young people can get advice from volunteer mentors who are specialists in STEM areas.
I became a mentor to help. That's as simple as that. I didn't have help as much when I was younger in education, and I felt like students need it. Now this gives an opportunity for any ability to be heard.
This has just given me more opportunities. I had opportunities to go to dental school, to healthcare workshops, which I wouldn't have had if I didn't sign up.
There's definitely a need for an online platform. It helps to reduce some of that anxiety, some of that stress of having to be face-to-face with someone. It's a really low pressure environment.
Hearing about these careers make me feel very empowered, basically. There's things I didn't know I could have done, and now I feel like I can do them, and I probably will end up going down that route with them.
The Cardiff Content Creators, as we've developed it, is a group of American and Welsh students who share a passion for storytelling. You know, I think the beauty of this camp is that I brought 7 students with me, and as a staff we stood back and let the magic happen and let the kids take ownership of the camp. They determined the content. They did a lot of it with us sort of staying out of the way. But I think it's just generally it's innovative when you are empowering young people to go out into the community and tell stories and giving them the tools that professionals use to do the same thing.
We had the young people from all the backgrounds, so those young people, they feel themselves represented. I think we give them the freedom of expression. So we had a lot of young people who had lack of confidence. At the end of the project, we could see completely different young people.
To be given complete freedom in a creative environment in a safe way is so important for young people to develop a passion in it, you know. I would say that was a really good opportunity for young people to engage with something new that they hadn't experienced before.
It improved my digital skills a lot because we had Americans come over. They knew a lot more than we knew at the time, and they taught us really well. We learned tons of new things.
But it was more than just digital skills. It was social skills and it was networking skills. We wouldn't have been in that position without Cardiff Content Creators.
The animation project is to show young people that they are not alone in their struggles and to raise awareness for mental health.
By making this animation project, it was showing people that anything they're going through is completely normal and there is people there to help you and there's always a solution to your issues.
Yeah, Listen to Me is a short film that grew out of conversations and workshops we did with the young people at YEPS around sort of the issues that are affecting them, well, daily, really.
Working with Jamie Custard was amazing. They come in to do the workshops with the young people, so that was fantastic because they build up a rapport with the young people.
It was about making something that kids didn't just relate to, but felt that that was how they saw the world, that's getting their thoughts, getting their experiences, and actually having them listened to.
The project has helped me a lot with confidence, not only myself, but in my ideas. Going forward, I think I want to do a lot more with this new confidence in helping people.
I'm really proud to be a part of that. I'm proud to be a part of this community and helping young people with their mental health, and it contributed to myself and my mental health.
Okay, I'm not sure Catherine's glued these envelopes down with them. I will try my best. I was watching Simon do his and thought, that looks like a hard job. So bear with me, I think I've ripped it already, actually. Okay. So the winner is Cardiff content creators.
Cardiff content creators! Such a fantastic project and highly deserving of the awards. Go Una reverse now, right? You can go get your photo taken instead of doing photos for other people and stuff. Amazing. Massive congratulations. And if our other finalists can now come up to the stage and collect your certificates, please. Go. Grab a little feature. Fabulous llongwyddiadau. Amazing mental health animation project. Oh, sorry. But llongwyddiadau anyway. Amazing llongwyddiadau. Amazing. Right, go get your photo taken. Everyone is dressed immaculately tonight. You all look absolutely splendid. And massive congratulations to all three of our finalists and the Cardiff content creators for taking the award. Moving on, we're now going to the next category, which is the equality and diversity in a youth work setting. Please welcome Alam Shahinur to the stage. Shah is a member of the Youth Work Strategy Implementation Board and the appointed Deputy Secretary-General of the Muslim Council of Wales. A former secondary school teacher and youth worker, Shah is passionate about making Wales a prosperous place for young people of all backgrounds, working hard to do what he can to reduce inequalities. Take it away, Shah.
Diolch yn fawr iawn. Croeso, good evening. It's actually amazing to see everybody here today. Again, just echoing our chair, everyone looks fantastic. So a big round of applause to yourselves for looking so great. The awards for the equality and diversity in a youth work setting today, it recognises projects and services that demonstrate excellence in ensuring youth work is accessible to all kinds of people, giving important consideration to things such as location services, but also accessible and inclusive in a wider sense. So let's have a look at the video. We're going to see special projects, and we'll then see who the winner is.
So Millennium E-Mentoring is giving opportunities to young people to discover their futures in STEM, regardless of their background.
There's a lack of diversity in STEM careers.
Being consulted on pretty much everything. It's a place where they can get their voices heard, where young people can come and talk about the things that matter to them and make those changes.
The opportunities I've had are once in a lifetime, and I just think all young people deserve to have a chance because it could literally change someone's life. It's definitely changed mine.
I think that the biggest impact that the forum has had on the young people is definitely increasing their confidence and their self-esteem.
I barely remember what I was like before the forum. I was a very shy kid, but since being in the forum, I've just grown as a human being. I've learned to accept more, understand more.
It's such a great place to be for young people and for staff. It's almost like not working because it's such a brilliant place to be. The young people that come here are just phenomenal.
We are just a big family that really love each other, and we are literally unstoppable.
Torfaen Young Parents Group is a non-judgmental group where young people with babies can come, Some of the issues that the young parents are facing are homelessness, social inclusion, lack of friendship groups, not knowing who to turn to when they need support.
They meet other like-minded young parents, so it's very much a supportive group for the young parents that attend.
If I wasn't coming here every week, it'd be very challenging. The support I need is just knowing that everything I'm doing is okay.
Because it helps young mums go along and come together, meet new people.
We do a lot of crafts, we do lots of trips. There's a lot of support between all of us, the mums, the kids, everyone.
Wherever challenges are faced, we try and get somebody in to cross those challenges with them.
Getting the transport door to door is really good because it provides us the safe space and the warm meals.
We work in partnership with many organisations to kind of support in child development. We often guide them, teach them cookery skills to ensure that they're kind of more aware and more healthy.
So coming here has helped me gain knowledge on cooking, like preparing meals and cooking meals on a budget as well.
I think it's just journeying with the young person to make sure that all their dreams and ambitions come true and, you know, they do find their dream goal in the end.
The Peer Action Collective is a group of young people who go around different areas to conduct research and social action regarding violence among children and young people. We have worked with over 1,000 children and young people and got them to engage in different forms of research and social action, interviews and workshops just based on their own experiences. PAC's trying to give them a platform that they wouldn't have had without PAC. You know, bring them to advisory boards where they meet these professionals and talk about things that they actually were struggling with.
So the Peer Action Collective does like a lot of different like activities and like workshops to get a diverse group of young people involved. So we've engaged with the LGBTQ+ communities in Newport and Swansea. We've worked with Bowser, which is around like domestic abuse and things like that. We've worked with young people with like part of the neurodiversity groups.
I think it's really important to work with a diverse group of young people because no one has the same experiences or upbringing. I can't be an advocate voice for a young person who has experienced racial abuse because I haven't experienced that, so I can't comment on that. We need to make sure that those young people are in the conversation because they are the ones who can tell you what is needed.
The reason I got involved in the Peer Action Collective is because I personally have that lived experience of the youth justice system, and being able to come and work with a project to help other young people that are also in that kind of system and have their voices heard, I felt like it was so important to me.
I think the project's unreal. It's just amazing because young people felt that they were being seen in this project. And I just think it's just really inspiring when you watch these young people go out there and do all this amazing stuff.
I think that deserved a round of applause. Isn't it fantastic to see all the variety of projects that are going on? Some of them you could never have thought about, and it just shows how fantastic the youth sector and how thriving it is in Wales. So I'm going to try and open this and hopefully not make much of a hash as my previous award presenter. Pressure. Okay, so it's in there. Okay, I want you to all put your hands together for Peer Action Collective Cymru.
Amazing llongyfarchiadau, Peer Action Wales! Just after looking at those, a quote came to my mind, which was, "You can't be what you can see." And we think that it's so important that people and young people's voices are heard so that they have a chance, they can develop and grow. So thank you so much to Peer Action Collective Wales and two of our other amazing finalists with the incredible work you do. If I could get Cynon Youth Forum up here and Torfaen Young Parents up as well to come get your certificates. Llongfyrchiadau! Pwy sydd fi fan hyn? Torfaen Youth Services neu Cynon Youth Forum? Cynon Youth Forum, llongfyrchiadau. A llongfyrchiadau Torfaen Young Parents. Thank you so much for all of your work. Congratulations. And just like that, we are halfway through the ceremony tonight, and honestly, it's just such an amazing evening to get to celebrate and hear everyone's stories from youth work services in Wales. And might remind you, if you're posting on social media, doing photos and all that jazz, about our hashtags that we've got. So it's hashtag Gwobrau Gwaith Ieuenctid 23 in Welsh, and then hashtag Youth Work Awards 23 in English. And we all know how important leadership is in our lives, the impact and inspiration that leaders can ignite in us, that fire in our belly that we've all got. And the next category celebrates leadership in youth work. And the presenter for this award is Emma Chivers. Emma has been involved in youth work for over 40 years, and as a young person dancing in Youth Events Wales before becoming a youth work volunteer, youth worker, and then a senior youth officer. She is currently the chair of Youth Cymru, and she is the youth advisor for the National Academy for Educational Leadership. Felly, croeso mawr I ti i'r llwyfan, Emma.
Croeso pawb, welcome everybody. I can't believe it. I've been involved in youth work 40 years, showing my age now, but a real privilege to be you and to sort of see everyone tonight. And when I was reflecting on what I was going to sort of say tonight, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you and sort of my youth workers because of an old African proverb, Ubuntu, which means that I am what I am because of all of you and all of your amazing inspirational work. So I'm currently have a number of different roles across Wales. I'm here tonight on behalf of the National Academy for Educational Leadership, and I get to work with some of the most inspirational leaders across Wales, across the education sector, but majoritively sort of youth work leaders. So it's really beneficial for me to sort of be you and to represent the awards this evening. So we have some amazing leaders been nominated for tonight's award in sort of leadership, and we have three leaders. The first one is Caroline Miles from Cardiff Youth Service, Jo Sims from Blaen y Gwent, and Igia Sanofsky from Swansea YMCA. So let's have a look at the videos and see before.
My name is Caroline Miles, and my current role is Senior Youth Officer for the Post-16 team.
Working alongside Caroline is always fun. She is so passionate. Her core values of youth work shine through whatever project, whatever provision she's involved in. She empowers people, she's really enthusiastic. Her just dedication and commitment is very contagious when you work with her.
She's very much the type of manager who will get stuck in, so she wouldn't expect us to do something that she's not prepared to do. So it makes us want to do it even more because, you know, she's our leader, if you like, and we want her to feel proud of what we do as well.
She's an amazing person to get to know and work with. She's inspired me because never in a million years would I have thought of being a brand ambassador and a young leader.
It's about changing mindsets and enabling and empowering young people to realise they can do anything they want to do. And I believe that, and that's why I love youth work.
Caroline, thank you so much for the last 3 years. I don't think you realise how much you've inspired me and encouraged me to keep going. The whole team are so proud of you.
I'm so pleased that you've received this nomination for all your hard work, dedication and commitment.
Good luck and yeah, thank you.
I think it's really important to stay connected to the needs of young people, you know, as a leader. Every individual that works here is valued. My approach is very much reliant on staying connected to the young people and to the teams that work within it as well. That approach makes sure then that what we're doing is meeting their needs.
I think Jo empowers the staff because she puts trust in us. She's got confidence in you as well. Everybody's treated the same and with kindness as well.
I think the biggest thing from me is how much she cares about the youth service and how much she wants it to develop and progress. The trust that she has in staff to develop new provisions. If you have ideas, it's fine to bring them forward.
But she does always give opportunities for everyone to come together and build bridges between colleagues that maybe don't see each other on a day-to-day.
She's very supportive on all areas of development of management. She empowers the staff to represent youth work in all various different forums.
And she always puts the young people first. If the young people identify a need from any consultations, Jo finds a way for us to deliver that.
Jo's legacy, every part of the development of the youth service, which has grown quite considerably over the years, has been linked to Jo's impact.
Thanks for everything that you do for us, for looking after our well-being, for encouraging us to take opportunities and also reminding us why we're here, to make their lives better.
My name's Gwaith and I work as the Young Carers Project Coordinator here at YMCA Swansea. My journey started when I moved to the UK at the age of 16 and I wanted to work with young people because I felt that I always wanted to be someone for someone that I maybe didn't have when I was younger. I applied to become a sessional worker working with young carers over 10 years ago, and that's when my journey really started.
I would describe Gwaith's leadership as being very approachable, very understanding and really showing the way in how things should be done properly, but also not forgetting about that human element and making sure that people's needs and wants are met.
Gwaith is a leader because she keeps everybody in order, but she also wants them to have fun. She puts herself out there and it really inspires me because I want to be like Gwaith. She's really kind and sweet.
I loved seeing how much youth work actually helped young people, how much it empowered young people to find themselves and express themselves.
So Gwaith does a lot for young carers nationally, globally and internationally.
I have been trying to be the voice for young carers until they are ready to be in a position to have that voice for themselves, standing alongside young carers to make sure that they are recognised, identified and supported on local, national and global platforms.
How lucky am I to work with some of the most inspirational leaders, and we've just seen three of the best. So I've always wanted to see this. So let's find out who the winner is. And I'm delighted to announce our winner tonight is Jo Sims from Blaenau County Service.
Llon yn gyfarchiadau anferthol, Jo Sims. Congratulations. Amazing. Can we get our other finalists on the stage now, please? We'll have Carolyn Miles and Gwaith Ieuenctid, please. Never, ever, ever forget the power that you hold in making such an amazing difference in the lives of young people. And I can imagine that it was just amazing to see how much you mean to people and how much of a difference you're making to people's lives. So you should be so proud of yourselves. Congratulations. If you could pop your headsets back on now, I'm going to go and switch back to Welsh. Mae hynna yn noson arbennig iawn, a mae yna unigolion a hanesion mor ysbrydoledig ar y sgrins ac yn yr ystafell mae dan i hynna. Yn ei amdroi nawr at wobr arloesedd mewn Gwaith Ieuenctid drwy gyfrwng y Gymraeg. A braint o gwahodd Lowry Williams, sef cyfarwyddwr strategol gyda Chomisiynydd Gymraeg i'r llwyfan. Hi hefyd yw cadeirydd elusen Ogwen sy'n dyrannu grantiau i brosiectau amgylcheddol a chymdeithasol yn Nyffryn Ogwen gydag elw arian y prosiect ynni cydweithredol lleol. Ooh, that's a weird noise. Felly, mi'n falch iawn, a mae hi'n falch iawn bod elusen Ogwen wedi galluogi bobl ifanc yr ardal i elwa nifer o gynlluniau arloesol o gynhyrchu bwyd, i gymryd ran mewn chwaraeon, a galluogi pobl ifanc i wneud y mwyaf o'r amgylchfyd o'i cwmpas nhw. Felly, croeso mawr i ti i'r llwyfan, Lowry.
Diolch yn fawr iawn i chi ar ran Comisiynydd y Gymraeg am y cyfle i ddatgan enillydd y wobr bwysig hon, sy'n cydnabod prosiectau neu wasanaethau sy'n arddangos arfer eithriadol yn y maes Gwaith Ieuenctid drwy gyfrwng y Gymraeg, ac effaith fawr hynny ar bobl ifanc. Allai ddim pwysleisio'n ddigonol pa mor bwysig ydy'r sector Gwaith Ieuenctid yn rhoi profiadau cadarnhaol ac arloesol i bobl ifanc ddefnyddio'r Gymraeg y tu allan i fyd addysg yn ei cymunedau, yn genedlaethol, erbyn hyn fel byddwn ni'n gweld yn rhyngwladol, ac i gael hwyl a mwynhau siarad Cymraeg. Does dim dwywaith bod y 3 phrosiect ar y rhestr fer yn arddangos arfer arbennig a waith pa un ohonyn nhw fydd yn ennill, mi hoffwn ni i'w llongyfarch nhw a'i hannog nhw a chitha i fod yn parhau eich gwaith dda yn hyrwyddo'r defnydd Gymraeg trwy Gymru. Y 3 ar y rhestr fer ydy Prosiect Rhyngwladol Cymru i'r Gobaith Cymru, ECFT o Gaerdydd a Gista o Gaernarfon. Felly gael ni edrych ar y fideo rwan.
Mae'r urdd yn cynnig profiadau i blant a phobl ifanc ar hyd a lled Cymru drwy gyfrwng y Gymraeg. Yn amlwg, un o'r heriau yng Nghymru yw sicrhau bod mwy o blant a phobl ifanc yn defnyddio'r Gymraeg tu hwnt i'r dosbarth ac i'r ysgol, ac mae'r gan yr urdd weithgaredda newydd sy'n cyflwyno'n plant a'n pobl ifanc ni mewn dull hwyliog iddyn nhw tu hwnt i'r ysgol. Un o'r pethau mae'r urdd yn wneud yw cynnig teithiau rhyngwladol.
Mae'n mynd ar daith rhyngwladol yn ffordd i bobl ifanc godi hyder nhw a ddefnyddio Cymraeg nhw mewn cyfle hwylus.
Fe es i ar drip i Seland Newydd i gynrychioli urdd 7 bob ochr. Oedd lot o'r merched oedd ar y trip ddim yn gwybod lot o Gymraeg neu dim o gwbl. Felly mae mynd ar dripau rhyngwladol yn rhoi cyfle iddyn nhw helpu'n gilydd i ddeall yn iaith yn hun a dysgu'n iaith yn hun, ond hefyd gwerthfawrogi'r iaith ac eisiau siarad yr iaith. Yn enwedig y Māoris lle maen nhw yn gwerthfawrogi eu diwylliant nhw, eu hanes nhw. Oedd e'n hyfryd mynd i ffwrdd a gael rhywun arall i werthfawrogi'r iaith gymaint ydyn ni yn.
Bydd y prosiectau yma yn wneud i bobl teimlo'n falch o ble maen nhw'n dod o'i iaith, o fod yn dwyieithog trwy gweld gwledydd arall ble mae pobl yn gallu siarad mwy na un iaith a jyst yn fod yn falch o'i mamiaith nhw a'r ffaith maen nhw'n gallu siarad Cymraeg.
Mae ECFT yn cyfuniad o 3 partneriaeth. Mi ges Urdd Gobaith Cymru, Menter Caerdydd a Gwasanaeth Ieuenctid Caerdydd. Y bwriad yw bod ni'n gweithio gyda'i gilydd i greu mwy o gyfleoedd i bobl ifanc ar draws Caerdydd.
Cyfleoedd i bobl ifanc mwynhau eu hunain drwy gyfrwng Gymraeg. Oherwydd y bartneriaeth unigryw gyda ni gyda ECFT, yr hyn da ni'n gallu gwneud yn y gymuned yn fwy na os byddwn ni'n gweithio yn annibynnol oherwydd ni'n gallu cyrraedd mwy o bobl ifanc
Mae dod i ECFT yn siawns da i siarad Cymraeg tu fas o'r ysgol. Mae'n gwneud fi teimlo'n hapus achos teulu fi ddim yn siarad Gymraeg.
Ni'n gwneud ping-pong, weithiau ni'n gwneud coginio. Dwi'n hoffi coginio lot oherwydd y bwyd yn blasus.
Rhan pwysig iawn o'n gwaith ni yw sicrhau bod pobl ifanc yn cael cyfle i gyfrinogi a mynegu barn ar beth i ni'n wneud. Mae pobl ifanc yn gallu dod trwyddo'n drws ni a sicrhau bod nhw'n teimlo'n ddiogel, bod yna rhywun maen nhw'n gallu siarad gyda, maen nhw'n gallu cymdeithasu gyda'i ffrindiau ac yn gyffredinol teimlo fel bod nhw'n rhan o rhywbeth. A dyna beth yw bwriad ECFT, yw sicrhau bod pobl ifanc yn teimlo'n rhan o rhywbeth.
Gista ydi mudiad sy'n cefnogi pobl ifanc bregus yng Ngwynedd drwy gyfrwng y Cymraeg i fyw yn annibynnol.
Mae'r bobl ifanc dyn ni'n cefnogi yma'n Gista efo problemau dwys a chymleth. Maen nhw wedi cael eu gadael i lawr dro ar ôl tro yn eu bywydau gan eu teuluoedd, gan gymdeithas, gan yr awdurdodau. Da ni yn rhoi cefnogaeth iddyn nhw datblygu sgiliau byw yn annibynnol ac i magu hyder i fyw bywydau diogel a hapus.
Mae cael y support yn Gymraeg yn mor pwysig, dyma di iaith dwi'n siarad, dyma di iaith dwi eisiau siarad a mae'n just neis cael gwybod bod os gymryd problem dwi'n siarad amdano fo yn Gymraeg.
Da ni'n cefnogi pobl ifanc efo'r iaith Gymraeg drwy ein staff sydd i gyd yn dwyieithog yn ein cleifiadau gwaith yn yr hosteli, so bod nhw'n gallu cyfathrebu fo ni. Da ni hefyd yn gwneud drwy'r gweithgareddau a prosiectau gwahanol sydd gennym ni. Felly i'r bobl ifanc, dwi'n meddwl bod ni'n gallu cynnig popeth maen nhw angen drwy'r iaith Gymraeg yn rhywbeth sydd yn special iawn iddyn nhw, achos dim lot o lefydd sy'n gallu gwneud yna. Dwi'n meddwl bod Gista yn unigryw iawn yn yr ffyrdd maen nhw'n cefnogi bobl ifanc efo'r gwasanaethau gwahanol sydd gennym nhw.
Heb y iaith, does na'm really dim byd yn deud am ei Cymraeg fysa pobl yn gallu gael yn ei Saesneg yn rhywbeth. So i fi mae just sort of yn helpu fi teimlo fel dwi actually bodoli yn y gwlad yma, dwi yn rhan o'r gwlad yma.
Oedd o'n hawdd. A'r enillwyr ydi Gista. Llongyfechiadau mawr i chi.
A llongyfarchiadau i Gista! Os chi eisiau mynd i gael eich llun chi wedi cymryd a jyst diolch o gael am yr holl waith i chi wneud. A fel wedodd un o'r bobl ifanc na, os chi eisiau gwneud rhywbeth yn eich iaith eich hunan, yn eich mam iaith chi, mae gymaint o fwy na jyst iaith, mae'n perthyn, chymo? So jyst diolch yn fawr. Allai gael yr teilynwyr eraill i ddod i'r llwyfan ar please, sef CFTI a Urdd Gwaith Cymru, os gwelwch yn dda i gael eich tystysgrifau. CFTI, llongyfarchiadau, amazing, gwaith anhygoel, diolch yn galon. A wedyn, Urdd Gwaith Cymru, llongyfarchiadau! Gawn ni un clap to, please. Reit, mae'n dal i fod cwpl o wobred yn ei fynd heno. A os fi'n gallu trafod dod o hyd i parau nhw, wedyn, yn ei gallu clatio ymlaen gyda gweddill y seremoni. And if everyone can please keep your headsets on, we'll go to a brand new category for the awards this year. And this category is the award for a rising star. So ni moyn cyflwyno Gwobrau newydd sbon yma, sef Gwobr Seren y Dyfodol, i gydnabod a gwobrwyo rhywun sydd yn dangos potensial eithriadol yn maes gwaith ieuenctid. Ac I gyflwyno'r wobr hon, pleser mawr I gwahodd Aled Lewis i'r llwyfan. Bob blwyddyn, mae pobl ifanc yn cael y cyfle I fod ar y paneli beirniadu yn y Gwobrau. A mae Aled yn un o'r reina leni. A mae Aled wedi bod yn aelod o Senedd Ieuenctid Cymru dros Geredigion yn ystod 2022 a 2023, felly mae'n gwybod I stwff. Felly rhowch croeso i'r llwyfan I Aled gyflwyno y wobr hon.
Noswaith dda I chi gyd. Roeddwn I mor falch o'r gwahoddiad a'r profiad o fod yn feirniad ar y Gwobrau eleni. Roedd yn agoriad llygaid i'r holl gwaith caled sydd yn cael ei wneud tu ôl y llên yn y maes Gwaith Ieuenctid. Mae'r proses wedi bod yn fraint arbennig, a mae heno wedi bod yn noson anhygoel. Gadewch I ni nawr edrych ar y ffilmiau'r 3 sydd wedi cyrraedd y restr fer yn y categori newydd hon, Seren y Dyfodol. A rheini yw Robert Keach, Dominique Drummond a Mary Argent.
I think it's important to remember that we were all kids once. When kids know that they can open up to you, they will talk to you. Sometimes kids just want to be heard. I'm very good at reading people because I hid away for so long. Being a member of the LGBTQ, kids see honesty. So if you're not hiding behind a veil, they're more likely to open up to you. That's so important, and I think that's where lived experience can make a massive difference to kids, just to take the next step for themselves.
He is a very open person. He makes me not feel judged. Through these sessions with Rob, it helped me grow as a person, and it made me open to who I am. It gives me a sense of, oh, I know who I can talk to.
Very often, Rob goes above and beyond the work of a youth worker at MAC. He brings a wealth of experience. He's full of ideas, full of ambition. He's always thinking about the young person, putting them first. And Rob espouses that every day when he's at work. Thank you so much for all you do for MAC, for all the young people, for all the families. We are so lucky at MAC to have you as part of the team, and I'm very lucky to have you on the team. Thank you so much.
I'm Dominique Drummond. I'm a project worker and advocate at NIAS Cymru. The reason that I started working with children and young people was because of me growing up in care and the experience that I had. None of my opinions were put forward and stuff, and I didn't feel very empowered.
In the time that I've known Dom, she's grown hugely. She continually empowers people to know their rights and the rights for their children.
When you grow up in care, like a lot of the times you don't have that village that a lot of people have when it takes to raise a child. So I have fitted washing machines, I've shaved down doors to make sure they fit properly, I've done some decorating, anything that my young person needs from me really.
Dominique has been really helpful with helping me be more confident in my parenting. I think the fact that she was in foster care and then I was in foster care helps us like connect a lot as well.
I've always wanted to change the systems that I lived in, but as a child like, you can't really do that, so you've got to grow into the change that you want to see.
As a rising star, I believe that Dom's going to be the next Child Commissioner for Wales.
A lot of the Children's Commissioners that we've had in the past hasn't really got the personal experience that a lot of the young people and children that they're advocating on behalf of have got.
Dom, you've honestly done amazing, and you out of everyone definitely deserve this award, so well done.
I like the characters, I like the connection that you can get with a young person. Young people quite often don't seem to be communicating. It's nice when you make that connection with a young person. See that relief and that you've helped them, that's why I enjoy it. Sometimes to just listen helps that person solve their own problem.
First I came here, I was like not talking to everyone, silent. She started talking to me and I was like having problems. She helped me a lot. Then I became comfortable with her. Mary supported me by helping me to find a friend. She helped me build confidence of talking to others.
Mary has got a real natural ability to connect with young people. It's so refreshing to have someone come in that can look at things from a different perspective. She's very much about empowering the young person. The way she sort of encourages them to look at the issues, it empowers them.
I think I'm able to reflect back on how things were for me. I could have just done with somebody to listen to me.
Ac felly, enillydd yw Dominic Drummond.
Anferthol Dominic, keep shining, keep inspiring. Massive congratulations. What a phenomenal category. And we'll get our other two amazing finalists up to the stage now. Robert and Mary, come and get your certificates. Fantastic work. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Go celebrate tonight. Have a great time. Go party. The next award is a very special award, and it is the Youth Work Volunteer in a Youth Work Setting Award. And this goes to a person who gives their time voluntarily to support young people. And may I invite Catherine Robson to the stage, please, to present this one. Catherine Robson is the Chief Executive of Adult Learning Wales, a firm supporter of lifelong learning opportunities for all. Catherine is committed to driving forward the adult education and inclusivity agenda for giving greater accessibility to learning for communities across the whole of Wales. And as part of her role, Catherine champions the Youth and Community Department, engaging with learners in the classroom who are working towards the Youth Support Worker qualifications. Sounds brilliant. Welcome to the stage, Catherine.
Diolch yn fawr iawn. Waw, noson wych. Mae mor braf bod yma heno, llongyfachiadau I bawb. It's been an absolutely amazing evening. I've just been overwhelmed and inspired by so many stories, and to hear such tributes to such inspirational people across the youth sector. And we as an organisation, Adult Learning Wales, we play a part in that, in supporting youth work qualifications at level 2 and level 3. And it's just a privilege to be part of that journey and to support young people across Wales. So many of our adult learners have had quite a turbulent time as young people and have suffered the consequences of perhaps not being heard. So to know that this work is going on across Wales is truly inspirational. Diolch yn fawr iawn. So, on to the award then. So I'm very pleased to be presenting the category of Outstanding Volunteer in a Youth Work Setting. And our three finalists are Sion Taveri from the Ethnic Minority and Youth Support Team, Sharuk Nakeb from Grange Pavilion, and Molly Fenton from the Love Your Period campaign. OK, iawn, gadewch I ni weld y ffilmiau nawr. Diolch.
The Ethnic Minority Support Group helps minority groups such as asylum seekers, refugees. We provide a safe space for them to meet up and just enjoy social events without being culturally judged. Sion does a lot of arts and crafts with young people. She's always at the table talking to people, encouraging everyone.
I really miss working with Sion. She was the best. She just was like a big sister to me. When I came here, I was like a really introverted kid. She made me like feel really good about myself. She was a really great person and made me who I am today. She was really welcoming and trustworthy. I shared everything with her because she was really loyal and funny.
I think Sion is an outstanding volunteer because she's always willing to help, she's always willing to learn. She's got a certain ability to make people feel safe. Kind of just made the environment a bit happier.
I enjoyed being a youth volunteer at East. Through the process, you build your confidence, you build your skills, you get to represent your country, you get to represent everything you know, and you get to learn from everybody. At East, we have different kinds of flags. We want to encourage everyone to represent their culture. They feel like they are valued. I think that's the greatest thing. You should go for your dreams. You can grow yourself and your skills and succeed in your life.
The Gwaith Ieuenctid Youth Forum is a collective of young people that come together twice a week to provide activities and support each other. I do love working with young people and I do love what I do. We truly do care about each other and our improvements, and that's really what makes the Youth Forum an amazing place.
Siobhan is having a massive impact on young people. She is dedicated to her role as the director of the Youth Forum.
I think Siobhan's direct impact on young people is quite immense. You can see, young people gaining their confidence, having someone open to talk to about the challenges they face. She's always super engaging and really intelligent and has lots of new ideas. She's learned all those skills being a role model for other young people.
Everything that Shruk does for us, setting up opportunities, going on trips, charity events, whatnot, everything that she does, Shruk is doing out the goodness of her. And I guess it just makes us feel good, and like I said, it kind of gives us a sense of family. Seeing the fact that Shruk can do it and she has done it for years on end is kind of we can all do it, and it's just kind of having that self-belief.
I think Shruk can be anything she wants to be, and I'm sure there's a lot in store for her in her future.
A big thank you, Shruk, for everything that you do for us.
I can't wait to continue working with you to make a bigger impact for young people's lives in Grangestown.
Sometimes you need that voice that says, you can do it, get up, you got this in you.
My name is Molly Fenton, I'm 21 years old and I'm the founder and director of the Love Your Period campaign.
When we were in school, me and Molly were part of a debate team, the Youth Speaks. We did a topic one year which was period poverty, and Molly's team was disqualified from the competition because it was seen as an inappropriate topic. And from there, Molly got more and more interested in period poverty, period stigma, and why people think it's such a taboo thing to talk about.
The Love Your Period campaign aims to be a safe space for young people to express how they feel and the issues that get in the way of them being girls. And we'd like to educate all young people about how girls' bodies and processes are normal, they're natural, and we do need to know about them. And if we don't know about them, that they can get in the way of their access to education.
Molly runs this campaign because she loves it, and she loves helping people.
She is the reason Love Your Period is what it is. If it wasn't for Molly's years of hard work, we wouldn't be where we are today.
In the future, I'd like to think that the Love Your Period campaign would be fully run by young people going through these issues every day. Lived experience experts, I like to call them, that truly understand what it's like to go through some of the topics that we are covering.
Teimlo'n hyderus. So let's find out. So I'm very pleased to say llongyfarchiadau, a huge congratulations to Molly Fenton, the Love Your Period campaign.
massive congratulations to Molly! And brilliant, brilliant work by our other finalists as well. To Sean and Sharuk, if you could come up to the stage, come get your certificates, come celebrate. Oh, sorry. Fabulous, diolch. I could collect that a scrapbook of all the pieces of paper I got up here. Right, we have now reached the final category for this evening, which is the Outstanding Youth Worker Award. So we'll go back to where we started, and we're going to invite Sharon Lavelle back to the stage. And Sharon, I hope you've had an amazing time here, celebrated everyone, because I've had such a good time up here, and just the energy in the room, and just being able to celebrate every single one of you in this room has been phenomenal. So, Sharon, I'll let you take it away. Thank you.
Diolch yn fawr iawn. Wow, what an evening. I'm feeling so emotional. I mean, Molly, I love you and I love your period campaign, and what an example of being told that something is not appropriate and doing it anyway. And I think that is one of the reasons, yes. And we know youth workers in Wales push those boundaries. They ensure that young people are part of social change in their communities and for other young people throughout the whole of Wales. I hope you've had a fantastic evening. It's been quite something. It really, really has. And it's my absolute pleasure to end this evening with the final award for Outstanding Youth Worker in Wales. And we've seen so many examples this evening of just what youth workers do, whether they're working in a voluntary capacity, giving their time to support young people, helping their communities to thrive, or if they're paid workers. We have such a diverse skill set of fantastic youth workers across the whole of Wales. We know youth workers listen to young people. They provide safe spaces. They provide trusted adults. They provide environments where young people can express themselves and be who they truly are, to get a sense of identity. They educate, they enable, they create those social change platforms. So it gives me great privilege this evening to share with you the three finalists. We have Olivia Williams from Pontypool Youth Project. We have Carmen Soraya Kelly from The Gloves Are On. And we have Kelly Powell from the YMCA Swansea. Well done. We'll see your films now.
Essentials and trips with young people. I think any young person deserves and needs that space to be themselves.
Lucy has Tourette syndrome and was extremely anxious, and Olivia has given her opportunities that loads of others wouldn't. Lucy was excluded from all sorts of different activities and clubs because she didn't fit in or because her tics were offending people. And Olivia has just allowed her to be herself, given her those opportunities to do the same things as other kids her age without any discrimination, basically.
Olivia's greatest trait when working with young people is that she's passionate about what she does. She gets to know each and every young person one-to-one.
I'd say Olivia has helped me to express my ideas a bit more and show my enthusiasm a bit more.
The biggest thing Olivia has taught me is to have some self-confidence in yourself, because she's a really confident person and she helps you grow your confidence as well.
I nominated Olivia for the award because she is probably the only person and the first person to believe in Lucy. When Lucy was at complete rock bottom, Olivia didn't give up on her.
I think that youth work is just in you. So even though I've got all the qualifications and done the degree, it's just I like to meet people, I like to socialise with people, I like to make a difference in the community.
I would say that Olivia is an amazing person and she should keep going and following her dreams.
Thank you, Olivia.
My name is Carmen Soraya Kelly. I'm the founder of the Gloves Are On charity, and I'm also in a safeguarding role within Cardiff West Community High School.
I work for South Wales Police and professionally met Soraya when she brought us into some of her activities that she's doing in the community. So I've seen Soraya create inclusivity in everything that she does. It threads through everything that she does, and the programs that she runs.
To be able to give these young people a voice, but more importantly helping these young people to be heard, is my focus. And I come from a similar background to these young people, and I've walked in their shoes, and I know what hard work and having somebody to believe in you, number one, and somebody that you can go to can really, really help make the difference.
Years ago, when I started in Year 7, I was quite anxious, and now I feel like I can speak more, I can put myself out there, and she's just helped me become an overall more confident person.
She puts her heart and soul into it, and I think that's the benefit that the children see at the end of it.
I'd just like to say thank you for everything that you've done for me and my friends and all the young people in this school. You are an amazing person and one of the bubbliest people I've ever met.
So I first met Kelly when she came through YMCA doors as a participant on one of our projects, and Kelly just had this charisma and this personality that just lit up the room. So YMCA Swansea's Youth and Community Department offers youth work across 4 key areas of work, and for those 4 key areas of work, Kelly runs our LGBTQ+ provision.
The LGBTQ+ service is enabling young people from the LGBT community to be able to access a youth group where they are accepted with their peers and being able to be themselves. If they can't come out in schools or they can't come out at home, our youth group is empowering them to be who they want to be.
Kelly helped me grow by giving me the confidence to change my name. Riley is not my legal name, and I hate my legal name. But I've never had the confidence to go, that's not my name, this is my name now. But yeah, if I didn't have Kelly in my life, I'd still be going by my legal name. I feel really happy every time anyone calls me Riley.
For me, Kelly helps a lot, even if she doesn't notice. It's just giving me that safe space that I may not have had before then.
She is a force to be reckoned with, and every single young person that she meets ends up being impacted positively and their life changes.
Thank you for everything that you've done for me and helped me with. I don't know where I'd be right now if it wasn't for you.
So it means a lot that you've always been there by our sides and my side. I really appreciate it, and I love you.
Please don't cry. I can't deal with people crying.
Wow, well, they're all winners, they're all worthy winners, and it's so clear to see that youth workers don't just save lives, but they enable lives to thrive, and that youth work is a place for every young person in Wales. I'm doing quite well with the opening of the envelope. So the winner is, I'm so pleased to say, Kelly Powell from the YMCA in Swansea.
This evening, a massive round of applause. Congratulations, Kelly.
Thank you.
And a huge congratulations to our other nominees, Olivia Williams and Carmen Soraya. Kelly, come up to the stage and get your certificates. Massive congratulations. Amazing. I just don't have the words for how amazing tonight has been, how much of an incredible celebration has been here in Venue Cymru. And I think every one of our presenters has managed to say it far more eloquently than I think I ever could. So we'll have one more round of applause for every single person who's come up here and spoken tonight and given out an award. It has been nothing short of an absolute pleasure to stand here and give out the awards tonight. But we've got one final thing left, the cherry on top of the sweetest of cakes tonight. We've got a gorgeous artist, Cardiff-based artist, Betty J. Williams, who's going to sing 2 songs for us. And Betty works as Policy and Public Affairs Manager at the Prince's Trust Cymru and is passionate about inclusivity and empowerment of young people, especially marginalised groups, and those are 2 subjects that feature in her songwriting. And I'll let her introduce the songs, so give a warm round of applause for Betty.
Hello, wow, what an evening. This has been absolutely incredible. Congratulations to all of the finalists and winners. I'm going to try not to cry. I've been teary a few times tonight, so proud. This first song is called You Shine Bright, and everyone's shining very brightly indeed tonight, so here we are.
Don't know if I've done the right thing. All I know is that I feel something so strong, and I've done wrong, and I don't know what to do. Just want to tell you that you shine bright. I long to hold you tight, and I'm sorry. Please be patient and remember, I know that I messed up again, and that you may have had enough. Give you space and I'll listen to your cues. Just know that I'll never not miss you, 'cause you shine bright. I long to hold you tight, and I'm sorry. Please be patient and remember, patient and remember, patient and remember me. So much is gone unsaid, my friend. I really can't pretend This is nothing, 'cause this is really something. We were nothing, 'cause we were really something. Yeah, you shine bright. I long to hold you tight, and I'm sorry. Please be patient and remember, patient and remember. You shine bright. I long to hold you tight, and I'm sorry. Please be patient and remember, patient and remember, patient and remember.
Thank you. So one last song. This song is called Just a Day, and I wrote and released this track last year to mark Refugee Week 2023. Today is just a day, but our lives are made up of days, and I think together in just a day we can achieve so much. Thank you.
Just today, just today, will we change our ways? Just today, will we find our ways? Travel long and far and we're so tired, but we find the strength to smile outside. Do you know the burdens that I carry close? Do you know that freedom's what I long for most? Just today, will we change our ways? Just today, will we find our way? Do you know that I miss every little thing? The breeze and the jackal and the spring, sunset in my hometown, rush hour traffic and all the sounds. Just today, will we change our ways? Just today, will I find my way? If we could just open our hearts, maybe that could be a start. 'Cause we all have what we need. We can be the change we long to see. Just today, will we change our ways? Just today, will we find our way?
Thank you, diolch.
Am gloi y seremoni hyn am yn ffordd mor hyfryd, allan ni ddim meddwl am unrhyw ffordd well I orffen pethau hyn yma yn Fenyw Cymru. Genuinely, tonight has been such an amazing celebration of everyone's hard work in the youth sector here in Wales. And massive congratulations on all the work you do, not just the stuff that we've seen on the screen, but all the little things you do that makes such a massive difference to the lives of young people all across Wales. So if you could give yourself and the industry one last big round of applause. I've got one other request before everyone heads off and parties, or maybe just goes home and relaxes after all the excitement tonight. If all the finalists and trophy winners could all gather together and all have a nice photo. I'm not entirely sure where, but make sure you stick around to get a photo. And that's it from me tonight at the Youth Work Excellence Awards here in Llandudno. You've been an absolute pleasure to host this evening. And if you're staying in Llandudno this evening, have a lovely night. And if you're travelling home, safe travels home. Nos da a diolch yn galan. Diolch yn fawr. Okay, I apologise. Group photo on the stage. So lads, everyone up for a group photo. If you've won an awards or were nominated.